Good evening, this is Nerd the Human, and welcome to this, one of our historical battles in Rome Total War. And today we're looking at the Battle of Asculum in 279 BC. And of course, we'll be playing from the general's point of view. General's camera can make things very difficult, as we saw in Jüterberg Forest, but I think this one should be one of the simpler affairs. We have a pretty straightforward battlefield, and if you've not seen the AI only yet, I'll put a little link at the top there. Yes, the AI only version of this battle is already out, and that one, well, spoiler alert, that one went pretty darn well. We managed to get them to win on easy, and with a tiny bit of help. By help, I kind of mean not letting the AI ruin it for themselves, but just a little bit of help from me. Managed to get the AI to win quite handily on medium as well. That's definitely a turn up for the books. So, can we do this ourselves? Well, certainly I think so. Can we do it with a Pyrrhic victory? That would be kind of tough actually to win it that badly, but maybe we'll try that if we win too easily, because I suspect this is a victory. I do think this is one of the easier of the historical battles, possibly the easiest one, but I do think it's a fascinating moment in history, just 9 years before the game begins, and a pivotal moment really, because it is, yes, it's still southern Italy, still Greek at this stage, and this battle sets the scene for Rome's expansion down south. So let's have a look at our army here. We do of course look at the history more in the AI only version of the video, so I've got a fairly sizable little chat about the history there if you are interested in that. But yeah, our army here, fairly straightforward, kind of Roman maniple style army, nothing too fancy. And what do they have? Well, again, fairly much what you would expect. They have themselves some local Samnite mercenaries, as Pyrrhus was picking up in southern Italy, a few of the slingers as well, and a few barbarian mercs, maybe some local Italian mercs, that kind of thing. A few peltasts, some nice golden javelins on them, but not the heavy lads. So to be honest, the main thing we've got to avoid is just walking into spikes. And obviously, 5 experience on the elephants. Yes, those war elephants do need to go down nice and quickly, but they're big targets. And big targets can be taken down easily enough. Very hard difficulty, of course, it's the only way. And we'll be heading in with good old Publius Mus. Yes, for some reason there should be 2 consular armies here in this battle, but apparently Publius Decimus Mus is the one who manages to get on the battlefield. Publius Sulicius Salviero was the other lad, but no, just one general for us. I think that'll be fine. He's got experience if we need to use him. I don't think we'll need to charge him in too much. Right, let's head in. Let's start the battle.
It is the early 3rd century BC, and the military prestige of the Greek successors has reached its zenith in the person of King Pyrrhus of Epirus. But the fledgling state of Rome is trying to secure her supremacy on Italian soil. The 2 cultures are about to clash at Asculum in southeast Italy. After a day of inconclusive fighting in the forests and hills, Pyrrhus maneuvers the Romans into a head-on battle where his forces must win the day. Elephants and phalanxes against the legions of Rome. Can the Romans hold the field against the best Greece has to offer, or will they crumble and flee?
Well, as explained, we do have ourselves a fairly straightforward battlefield here. A fairly flat plain. It's a slight hill for us. I'm going to set this up the same way that I did when I tried to help the AI, which is to send my velites out to this flank here. That's the flank of the elephants. We're just going to take those down as quick as possible. These guys we'll just put in behind the line for now, because we'll probably need 2 units just to wipe those out. We want to eviscerate the elephants as soon as possible. Apologies to Publius Decius Mus, who I keep calling Decimus Mus because, for obvious reasons, when your surname is Mus. Not that they have surnames. But anyway, let's ignore all of that. Now, we did try, I'm sure we did try hiding these in the forest, but the AI just seems to know that they're there, even though they should have lost track of them. So I won't bother doing that on this occasion. I'll probably just plonk you here The cavalry, the companions, do seem to like going after them, so we'll just lead them into a trap with these triarii. We'll put the general back here. That's absolutely magnificent. And as for the velites, yes, we'll just wait. I might turn them off auto fire, just for the good old reason that there's well, I don't want to waste them. I want to kill those elephants. So I probably could rearrange this into a more effective fighting formation, I suppose. But no, we won't worry about any of that. We'll just play it as it's kind of set up. Obviously, one thing with these historical battles is you don't get to set up your army formation. So we'll see. I'm interested to see how well the morale actually holds if we just use that same tactic here. But this time I'm in control. We might try and optimise it if I run into problems. So we'll see how this goes. We should be absolutely fine. We've got javelins on the high ground. All the Pelum in the world. I mean, that just makes the Romans so ridiculously strong, doesn't it? Right, elephants coming in. Now, of course, this was the Pyrrhic victory, where the phrase itself comes from. Victory at such great cost that you'll be ruined. And there's the elephants. So, javelins in, javelins in. This is really the key moment because, yeah, see, they've just thrown the javelins in the wrong place. Stupid Hastati. There we go. Keep throwing your javelins. We've got one down. This wasn't as efficient as it was last time, actually. They're trying to go around us. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, they've run amok. They've run amok instantly. And velites. Oh! As always. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing General's point of view. God darn it. In we go then. This time with the General's point of view actually activated. And we're just going to get ourselves across to the centre. Just to make sure I actually know what's going on, of course. Velite, you guys need to move over here for the elephants. Hopefully nothing too grim over there. We'll just see about that. We do have those principes to add into the javelins, which would be nice. So we'll put you guys on. We'll take off skirmish mode, but we'll probably leave on fire at will. These Velite can come back here. Now I've just shoved these triarii into kind of like the front of these guys. It's about right. Yeah, I just kind of want to make sure that centre point where Pyrrhus is likely to charge has some triarii just kind of guarding the initial charge. I kind of want 2 units. Actually, should we want to smash them together a little bit? Yeah, I want to blend that front line together. Try and minimise the unit. We might just end up with 2 routes, but hopefully we only end up with none. So yeah, if we just try and distribute out the damage, it might work better for us. Right, the nice thing with the Menopause system is we do have these kind of gaps to run through. Now, these phalanxes are just way too strong for us to really take on head on. So what do we want to do with it? We need to get around them at some point. I don't know if it's better to throw in the javelins, try and take out the cav and then move back because they're going to be slow. If we can get rid of the cav, include the elephants of course, and I think we'll be in a very good position to then try and move back and manoeuvre around them. That's probably what we're trying to look at here. So Equite are not particularly good. What they might be useful at is at the very least chasing down. If we can get the companions to flee with the triarii, just move forward, then we might be in a good position to kind of close that out. Just kind of get those guys off the field because that will make me feel a lot better about things. Just check that I've actually got javelins on. I did do that. Excellent. Also, one quick thing to note about these Velite is that they do like to go onto hidden. So just bear that in mind. Those elephants are actually running towards the centre, by the way. They are way in position, so just get your javelins in now. Hopefully we are all aiming at that. Are you in range yet? Not in range yet, not in range yet, not in range yet. They're in range. Okay, I think they're in a good position. You, take out those guys. Get the Equite out. Yep, you're going to pin them. They've pinned them. That's good. That's what you want to see. You javelins into you. And Equites can now charge into them. Elephants have managed to hit the line. They've run a mark. Okay, there's just 1 elephant left. It's actually gone very, very well indeed. Let's move. Oh, do you want to move the whole line back? There's just 1 there. Pyrrhus. Where is Pyrrhus? Is he charged in here? Oh, he's charged in there as well. Interesting. Elephant. And I mean, the elephant might just kill Pyrrhus right now. That is true. I think we're going to give it a moment. We will move these Veletae back behind the lines a little bit at the very least. But, okay, that's him gone. We've got Triarii here. Triarii keep fighting. Everyone else, I think we might just want to move them all back. Let's just reform our lines away from all of this nonsense. You, actually, Hastati, whilst you're there... Down he went! He's gone already. Oh my goodness, that's excellently good news. Okay, we have broken... Those Samnites charged in. These guys can make it out now. Actually, your whole job is to chase them down, Thomas. You just said this. Yeah, you make it out of there. You make it out of there. We're going to pull out. Includes you as well. Just everyone pull back. We've done the job. The elephants are down, the general's down. And these guys seem to want to have a death wish. Equite, you've got yourself stuck. I didn't really want the companions to kind of lead you into death, but it has kind of accidentally happened that way. Yeah, move everyone back. This is good, this is good, this is good. Got a new line forming up here, and they are looking a bit more broken up now. On this rare occasion, we're actually going to get us into an official formation. We actually got us on the double line formation, just to kind of pull us back into some kind of a shape. What we want to do, yeah, those missiles are going to be causing us problems. Damn peltasts. But now we should get a good chance to throw in our javelins once again, because last time... Oh, I tried and click on them things, and I'm not allowed to, of course. Right, what I need to do now... I'm going to take the risk of moving my javelin, or moving my general around the back, but we've got the cavalry advantage now, so I'm going to try and use it. Samnites are terrible, so please, 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 my good sirs, just take care of them. In fact, you know what? Get rid of those Rhodian slingers. You already get yourselves out to flank. Get yourselves out to a flank. You intercept them. And yeah, you do the same. Actually, you go forward. They're moving into that position there. We want to get a load of flanking forces on this side of the battlefield. Now, I can see the general, what's left of it. It's still 11. Still quite a lot over there. So let's get those javelins. Javelins! There we go. Into position. Where's the third one? You're over here. Yeah, you can get yourself over like this, because we're going to do a bit of a flanking over here. Right, you're pushing them out. They broke them. That was much sooner than I thought. Okay, this is good news. This is very, very good news. We're now going to form a new line over here. You just keep running around them. You keep running around them. You keep running around them. Cav, don't worry about those Radiant Slingers. General, likewise, we're going to deal with these peltasts. General is so far out of the flank there. I'm a bit worried that I can't see what he's doing. I should have some Triarii in that part of the world. They're not on the flank. Okay, we might just have to see how that goes and hope it doesn't end terribly. Right, Veletae. Who do you want to hit? You want to hit those guys, I think. Yeah, you get yourself a side angle. You charge into them. You still have some thingies. That's lovely. You into there. You into there. You have javelins. Get them into there as well. Oh, yeah, they are not happy about this. Okay, we're going to get some phalanx problems into our main line, but I am pretty confident at the very least that we've got ourselves a nice flanking maneuver. Cavalry, Equite, what are you doing? I don't know. Let's just go and get these peltasts because they're a bit too close to our line. Ooh, that's hit us like that. But that should mean what we've got an opening here. Come on. Come on. Keep the general just close enough, Thomas. You need to keep him close enough to do this. They've just sent him all the way around there. No. No, 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 no. Yes, you just go around the rear and you just guard against him. That'll be lovely. Okay, we've got all sorts of nonsense happening now. Try and get around them. Just give them a poke. Just see if that little touch... Right, you need to just hit these guys actually as hard as you can and just see what we can do. Unfortunately, he's going to avoid us and he's going to smash into these Veletae. I hope that they're paying attention because that could be very bad. There's a route. Here's a route. Yes, okay. And that general's routing instantly. It's fine. The Veletaes are taking care of him. I think we got this. To be a little bit careful. Still some other units out on this part of the world. Infantry, just start charging towards them. That's probably for the best. Cavalry, we're just going to head in towards the Peltas. Actually, you, how many of that general are left? 4. Still dangerous enough. It's still a general. And at some point, Pyrrhus fell. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? I think that was right at the start. Yes, I've already forgotten all of the things. We've got mass routes. Okay, this is excellent. We've got this now. Charge into that rear. Charge into that rear. That's like the only one left. General, don't do that. I don't want you to die for no good reason. Archers need to go down. Okay, Velite, you just move yourselves back in this direction. That's fine. Yeah, I think we pretty much won now. Lovely stuff. Excellent, yes. Bit awkward trying to get the general around the side at the right time and losing visuals on the general. But he didn't just slam the infantry line, which might have caused us a lot of problems. He didn't do that. In the end, it's worked out well for us. You just seen Epirus off the field. Indeed, you are seeing the whole of Epirus. That's definitely the phrase I wanted. I don't actually know who's still fighting. Oh, it's just those Peltasts. Charge them on down, my good sir. Charge them on down. I think we're close enough with most of these units. Oh, some radiant slingers. In fact, we'll get them first because that will keep us close to the other units. Nice. Yeah, this battle's a bit awkward. Just dealing with that cavalry disadvantage. I mean, Cav is king in Total War. All Total War, really. Especially in Rome, where you can just swing around. You don't have to set yourself up like a medieval 2. But that's worked out pretty well. Sorry to that one unit down there of archers who's being chased by every single unit on this earth. But yeah, I think victory is now ours. So we'll see them off the field and we'll claim our victory. That Peltast over there, I believe, is the last unit alive on the field, and that will give us a victory right there. We'll just do a tiny bit of mopping up. But yes, victory for us here today, which is most magnificent. In real life, it was, like a good 6,000 men dead, I think, for like the Romans, and like 3,500 for the likes of Epirus. I mean, not in some ways not the most bloody battle actually, even though it's built up to be, to some respects. But there we are, a lovely, lovely victory for us. As I guess the whole point was, it was a victory, but it was a victory at too great of a cost. So this is just a clear victory. We didn't get the Pyrrhic, which is a bit sad. The thing with this battle is, I feel like it's hard to actually get it to be that close. I feel like it's entirely about morale. To be fair, some of these Astarte are fighting on quite low numbers, but it is all about morale. I mean, it always is on Rome Total War, particularly, but yeah, this one is a little bit awkward. You just got to manage those fine lines, and as I say, dealing with that cavalry, absolutely key. Luckily, as we've seen with the AI, they do like to charge their general straight on into battle. So Decius gained himself some experience, which is lovely. 172 casualties. A lot of that's probably charging down at the end. We need to use them more than I thought. I thought I might just be able to stand around and order this battle, but no, we really did need to, lead, at the very least, lead that cavalry charge out on the flanks. And the AI doesn't break when Pyrrhus breaks. That's what I very much noticed actually here. Certainly when you turn up the difficulty, he doesn't cause a mass rout by itself. You really have to get that full flanking manoeuvre in, which we did quite nicely, I do think. So there we are, a magnificent, magnificent victory. And with that, well, I thought this was one of the, I sort of saw this as the easiest. It was actually quite a tight, tough battle. Very awkward. And as we learned from the AI as well, the morale is a tough sort of knife-edge thing, but we've got ourselves victory, which is magnificent, and all the units have pretty much done their own work. This unit at Principe somehow got no casualties. I don't know. They did kill a few, but not many. They've obviously just a lucky place in the battlefield. Most units have taken a good chunk of damage, but the Velite actually did all right. Well done, my good sirs. You're actually alive. But I suppose we'll finish it off there. We'll follow this up with Pyrrhus's other battle, which is on this, which is the Siege of Sparta. And that will give us a little bit of a chance to talk about what happens in between, because after this, he makes some classically catastrophic decisions, as Pyrrhus often did. Ever the tactician, never the strategist. He would choose a terrible strategy of heading off to Sicily, which would very much annoy a lot of the Italian allies he had made along the way. and it would eventually lead to Battle of Beneventum, where he kind of has to give up on the old Roman nonsense. But we'll talk about all of that next time, of course. For now, though, I will leave you. Do support the channel if you feel you are able to. We do have YouTube membership now, Patreon and Ko-fi as well, if that works for you. But I will leave you. I'm Thomas. This is Nerds the Human, and this has been the Battle of Asculum from the General's point of view. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Shoot the flames of death into their eyes. Oh no, we're gonna die! Coward, 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 coward. Stop, sir! You're supposed to die! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away! Our ballistas can actually shoot our own gates. Okay, let's get on with this battle. Run away.